BearDream by Will Hobbs, illustrated by Jill Kastner. It was springtime in the mountains, but the great bear was still sleeping. Long after all the other bears had left their dens, he was still dreaming. In the bear's dream, it was springtime, and he was fishing in a stream that flowed out of a crystal blue lake. He was catching the trout with his quick paws. The great bear didn't know that he was dreaming. He thought he was awake, but he was still sleeping. Every day the sun rode higher in the sky, but still the great bear didn't wake up. He dreamed he was playing on the snowbanks, sliding down over and over onto the green grass. He dreamed he was eating wildflowers, and they tasted sweet. In the village below the mountains, a boy everyone called Shorttail was asking around about the great bear. Has anyone seen the one going around in the woods? Where is old Honey Paws? Where's grandfather? The people began to worry that the great one had not survived the winter. Shorttail decided to go up on the mountain to have a look around. The people saw him leave on 2 feet, but soon he was climbing the mountain on all fours like a bear. High on the mountain, Shorttail became very tired. He stopped to rest and fell into a dream. In his dream, he was kneeling by the entrance of the great bear's den. He could hear the bear snoring. "Wake up, grandfather," the boy said politely. "You should have been up a long time ago. You'll starve to death." Still the bear snored on. "Wake up, great one," Shorttail said a little louder. Only a grunt, and then more snoring. "Big Tracks, wake up!" 3 quick grunts, and still more snoring. The 4th time Shorttail yelled with all his might, "Wake up, grandfather!" This time the great bear came growling out of the den, bristling and terrible, and knocked the boy down. "You woke me up," the bear snarled, standing over the boy. "I thought you might need some help. It's spring. It's time for you to come out." The bear looked all around, blinking his eyes. The wildflowers were already blooming. "Everyone was afraid something had happened to you, grandfather." The great bear sat down on his haunches and thought about how respectful this boy was. If the boy had not come, he would still be asleep. This boy had come to help him. "So all this time I've been asleep? Now I've got to hurry. I'll miss it. I might have already missed it." "Missed what?" Shorttail wondered. "Quick, climb onto my back. For your kindness, I'll show you a secret." Shorttail clung tight as the great bear loped through the mountain meadows. The sky was turning dark with night and storm. Into the trees, the bear glided quick as a shadow. The moon was rising as Shorttail glimpsed the clearing ahead, where all the bears were dancing. The bears were dancing in 2 lines that faced each other, dancing forward and back, as thunder rolled and rumbled through the mountains. "Dance with us," the old bear said, as Shorttail slid from his back. "Dance with us to celebrate the end of winter." Along with the bears, to the rhythm of the thunder, Shorttail danced, forward and back, forward and back. The bears and the boy danced until the storm passed and the thunder ceased. Then the bears got down on 4 legs and went their separate ways into the woods. "Go back and tell the people," the great bear told Shorttail. "Show them how to do the bear's dance." When the boy woke, it was night. He was high on the mountain, and he was alone. The moon lit his way down to the village. When he returned, all the people gathered around and listened as he told his dream, and they said he had dreamed a great dream. Then the people began the first bear dance, as the bear had taught them through the dream. 6 men sat around a big drum, making the thunder as the lines of dancers, the men and the women, faced each other and danced forward and back, celebrating the end of winter and the awakening of the bears. Shorttail was pleased to see all the people dancing. Someone else was pleased too. Standing on 2 legs, just back in the trees, was the great bear of his dream, watching. It was only for a moment that Shorttail saw him. As his eyes met the eyes of the bear, the Great One, seemed to nod his head, then returned to all fours and disappeared into the woods.